So imagine a teacher giving a student a very specific hint before they answer a question. For example, the teacher says, think about what causes rain. It may be it's something related to clouds and temperature. So this hint doesn't give the full answer, but guides guides the thinking in the right direction. So that exactly directional stimulus prompting works in AI prompting. Instead of asking a question plainly, we add a gentle nudge or direction that tells the model how or what angle to think from. So actually this leads to more accurate and focused responses, especially for complex or open-ended tasks. So what is directional stimulus prompting? So directional stimulus prompting is a technique where you guide the AI model's attention towards a specific type of thinking, context, or perspective using carefully added hints or cues in the prompt. So now let's take some definition for directional stimulus prompting. So directional stimulus prompting is a process of embedding subtle guidance or suggestions into a prompt to steer the AI's reasoning in a particular direction without giving away the final answer. It's like a metal compass for the model, pointing it in the right direction without walking the entire path for it. So when and where do we use directional stimulus prompting? So use this technique when the task is open-ended or can be approached in many ways. You want to avoid vague or off-topic answers. When the model is missing the intended context, you can use this technique. When you need the model to emphasize a specific factor or detail, and also when you need a question depends on a certain viewpoint or a goal, at the time you can use this directional stimulus prompting technique. So now let's see how it helps compared to other prompting techniques. So first one is it provides control without over specifying. Unlike few shot or multi-step prompting, this technique doesn't overwhelm the model with examples or reasoning chains. Instead, it simply adds a guidepost which is often enough to push the output in the desired direction. So it improves relevance and focus, which is the second one. So zero shot prompts may lead to generic answers, but in directional stimulus prompting, that ensures that model's response is more specific, relevant, and targeted. So the third one is it works well across domains. So whether it's writing, analyzing, explaining, or planning, this method applies to almost any task where focus matters. So now let's see some of the advantages with the directional stimulus prompting. So first one, it is simple and lightweight, and also it improves focus and relevance of outputs. It avoids generic or vague responses. It is useful in creative, analytical, and planning tasks. It helps to guide the model without hard constraints. Now let's see some of the limitations with directional stimulus prompting. You may not be enough for deep reasoning tasks. You may still depend on the model understanding the subtle cue. So requires well-crafted, clear direction, which is too vague and it won't help. And also it doesn't guarantee correctness, only guides the direction. And also it is less effective if the task already needs structured logic like math problems. So let's summarize this video. So directional stimulus prompting is like a soft whisper. So now let's summarize the video. So directional prompting is like a soft magician to the AI, like thinks this way. So it doesn't force a structure or demand multiple answers. Instead, it gently steers the model in the right direction, bring clarity, creativity, and focus to its response. So this makes it a powerful and flexible tool for prompt engineers, writers, teachers, and professionals who want better control with minimal complexity. It is a small change in wording, but it can make a big difference in the results. So in our next video, we are going to see meta prompting.